Guys, I'm Kavita Deshmukh and I'm a law student. Today we are going to see the practical training, professional ethics and professional accounting system. Let us see the question. So the question is what is meant by enrollment of lawyers and explain the qualifications and procedure with the help of under section 24 of the Advocate Act 1961. Let us first see the Enrollment of Lawyers. Introduction. The Bar Council of India is a well-known established statutory body in India governing the legal domain of the nation. This body was formed under the Statute of Advocates Act 1961 with an objective to present standards of conduct to be carried out at a professional level along with the role of governing the functioning of all other state bar councils. According to Section 2(1)(a) of the Advocates Act 1961, advocate means a person who is enrolled as an advocate under the Advocates Act 1961. To enroll as an advocate in the territory of India under the Advocates Act 1961, firstly the candidate needs to enroll under the State Bar Council. Section 3 of the Advocates Act 1961, a State Bar Council was set up as a governing body of the advocates enrolled in those territories which are covered by such State Bar Council. Here, let's see the qualification required for the enrollment of a lawyer. Section 24 of the Advocates Act 1961 provides exclusively the qualification that a candidate needs to possess in order to enroll in the Bar Council. The section possesses the following qualification to need to be met as a criterion. He/she must be a citizen of India. If the national of any other country want to enroll as an advocate in any state role in India, then he can be enrolled only if a national of India can practice law in that other country. The candidate must attain the age of 21 years of age. The candidate must acquire a degree in law from the university which is recognized by the Bar Council of India. And if the candidate is a foreign national, then he/she must be obtain the degree in law from the foreign university which is recognized by the Bar Council of India. The candidate must possess or fulfills all the other conditions which need to be fulfilled by the concerned state role. Let's see the enrollment procedure to enroll as an advocate. An advocate needs to enroll under the State Bar Council before appear in the examination conducted by the Bar Council of India. The Advocates Act 1961 provides that the State Bar Councils or the state roles have the flexibility to frame their own rules and regulations which they deem to think fit, and those provisions or regulations must be in compliance with the Bar Council of India. Enrolled as an advocate under Bar Council. To enroll under the State Bar Council, following procedure must be followed. The following procedure is discussed in the context of enrollment under Bar Council. Step 1. Obtain enrollment application form. For the enrollment purpose, the applicant candidate needs to buy an enrollment form for the sum of ₹1000 from either the head office of the Bar Council of Delhi or from the branch offices, or it can be acquired from the law library of the Bar Council. Step 2. Documents required to be submitted. The next step states that the candidate needs to fill the enrollment application form along with the identity card and Form V, Delhi Advocates Welfare Fund. The enrollment form must be accompanied by the following documents: degree in law (LLB) or the provision degree issued in lieu of such degree, and the degree or the provisional degree must be submitted in original. Copies of the mark sheet of all the semesters. The copies must be self-attested. If the candidate has attained 3 years LLB degree, then such a candidate must provide the degree of graduation in the field of arts, commerce or science, or the provisional degree issued in lieu of the degree. The copies of the mark sheet for each semester of the graduation also need to be submitted along with the degree of the provisional degree. The copies must be a self-attested. Attested copy of the 12th standard mark sheet along with the 12th certificate must be submitted. Self-attested copy of the 10th standard mark sheet along with the certificate need to be submitted. a copy of the document as proof of residence. It can be of Aadhaar card, voter card, driving license, PAN card, or any other reliable document. A statement of declaration as a proof of attending 66% of the attendance in the whole duration of LLB 3 years or 5 years, which is acquired from the concerned college university, must be submitted. The character certificate obtained from the college university must be submitted. If there is a gap in enrollment, then an affidavit for the explanation for such a gap must be submitted. An affidavit of the intended place of practice must be submitted. The affidavit is made on ₹10 non-judicial paper. If the candidate indulged in any occupation, trade or business prior to being enrolled as an advocate, then proof of such occupation and its cessation must be submitted. 5 passport size photographs in the black coat, white shirt and black tie, attested by one of the advocates who fills the certificate of good moral character in the enrollment form, must be submitted. 3. Submission of the document. After filling the form, the candidate must reach the head office of the Bar Council. There, the candidate must obtain an envelope from there and put the documents and the passport size photographs in that envelope. The documents must be punched and tied in order specified in the enrollment form. Then approach the help desk for the enrollment for the verification purpose. After verifying the document of the officer provides you a 4-fold challan of green color. The candidate needs to fill the challan and move towards the accounting department. Step 4. Paying the requisite fees. There, the candidate will be provided 4 challans of IDBI Bank. Then, the candidate will be moved forward to the next building, which is of IDBI Bank. Then, the respective amount of the 4 challans need to be submitted to the banker or the cashier present over there. After depositing the amount, the candidate must collect the receipt of such challans. Step 5. Submitting the identity card and advocate's welfare fund. Now the candidate again went to the Bar Council head office and submitted the receipt of challans along with the welfare fund form and identity card form. 6. Registering for All India Bar Examination. After 15 to 30 days, the candidate must collect the provisional certificate and provisional identity card, as both the documents are required to apply for the All India Bar Examination, that is AIBE. Sorry for the mistake, I got the AL for the step 6 incorrect, so please correct that. Then the next will be step 7, getting the certificate of participation. After clearing the AIBE exam, the candidate gets their certificate of practice after 6 to 8 months. Step 8, enrolled as an advocate. The candidate headed towards the basement of the Bar Council of Delhi office to collect the certificate of practice along with the identity card form by paying the respective fees. After submitting the form, the candidate will get the permanent identity card of his or her advocate enrollment, and the candidate is free to practice as an advocate.